morning. It is almost the new year. And as you are thinking about the resolutions that you want to make, here is something that I want you to consider. Focus on how you feel, how you want to feel, and how the people around you make you feel. And do not be afraid to tell truths to the people around you that support your goals and your vision for how you want to feel about yourself and your life moving forward. Do not continue to lie to yourself and others in order to protect their feelings, because the cost of that to you as you are pursuing your goals is self-betrayal and self-sabotage. We need to start getting very, very comfortable with telling other people the truth about how we feel and then leave that there. They don't need the explanations on why, on your history, on their history, any of that. It is just these actions and behaviors do not align with the trajectory that I am going on in my future path. And I have the courage to speak up and say what I need and set the boundaries that I need. We can't take everybody with us. Most of the time for me in my life, when I have felt like I didn't belong, it was because I was in places I wasn't supposed to be long. I had overstayed my welcome, and that's why I didn't feel like I belonged there anymore. So don't be afraid to evaluate people. They all have their own stories and their own purpose, and so do you. Slowing down to accommodate other people at the cost of your own fulfillment is only going to hurt you in the long run. So take stock of the people around you and the relationships and the things that you do and listen to. These are relationships with people too. Your content creators, the media that you watch regularly, your shows, these are all relationships that you have with the community around you. Your mind doesn't know the difference between a person standing in front of you and a person on a TV pumping your head full of information. You have to choose. So evaluate your relationships and how they are making you feel. Are these things that I am exposing myself to helping me live to the fullest and best of my capability? Or are they undermining my potential? Relationships need to be treated like business deals. We need to be evaluating the liability and risk of the people that we have around us because our life depends on it. That was really all I had this morning. We're all preparing for the new year. We're all getting ready to make the changes that we need, and we need to have the teams around us that can support us in that, whether they are in person or in media. So evaluate the people, evaluate the cost and the benefit, and then make your decisions from there on what boundaries you need to set, on what you need to do. Because even if you aren't practicing radical accountability in your life consciously, your subconscious is. And it is keeping every score. Your body knows every moment that you self-betray. So I am taking time to look at that in my relationships with everything and applying that forward. This is the way I want to feel about myself moving forward. This is how I want to feel living the life that I am in. No matter what the challenges may rise, this is how I want to feel about it. And then I need to have the people and connections around me that support that vision that I have for myself, not for what the external package looks like, but the character qualities that I want to have within myself. I need to have them reflected around me in order to help myself be successful. That means evaluating everybody who is telling us anything, who is guiding our thoughts and subconscious, who is planting those seeds of either success or failure within our minds, of fear or love in our minds. If you have people around you who are spreading messages of judgment, hate, condemnation, malice towards others, those are the seeds you're planting in your own mind, and you have to protect that at all costs. So anyway, it's early. I was thinking about trust and betrayal and evaluating people, and that was where I was landing this morning. This is still love. You can cut people off and still love them. You can love people from a distance. It is okay to say, you know what, these lesser qualities that I have in me were being fed by the people that I had in my life. That served in that period in my life. It does not serve me anymore. I need to move on. It's okay to make those choices for yourself. So, evaluate what is working, what isn't working for you, what is going to help you get where you want to be moving forward, and then cut out all the rest. And that's my advice. That's what I'm working on in mine. And I hope that that helps you too. If you are taking up space in other people's lives that don't serve you, you're actually hurting them too, because you're not serving them either. Staying in relationships with other people when the relationship has clearly come to an end, when it is clearly causing you harm, when it is preventing you from being, those are what we're supposed to change. And if we are neglecting relationships that do have the capacity to lift us up, to build with us, we're hurting ourselves by keeping those relationships out. There's our evaluation tip for this New Year's. Feelings and what gets us there. And that's what I have. Thanks.